Starting a new chapter of learning, I am Sneha, being your moderator for today's event. It gives me immense pleasure to extend you a very warm welcome on behalf of the SEMS Welfare Foundation for today's international webinar on the topic interview preparation. And to add our guest of honor and today's speaker, Mr. Ankit Jangid. It is an honor to have you with us. Before I proceed, let me take a brief moment for the introduction of my organization. SEMS Welfare Foundation is a non-profit entity established to work in the areas of education, social welfare, women empowerment, skill development, and entrepreneurship, livelihood generation and employability, health research, culture, international cooperation, sports, environment protection, or any other similar sectors. We promote healthy lives, a balanced and active community, and strong business. Talking about our topic, that is interview preparation, it is the emotional and technical techniques that make job seeker more effective when interviewing for a new position. These skills are important to gain, just like the technical skills and workplace skills you need to perform well in a positions. Now let's take a brief moment to introduce our guest speaker to you all, Mr. Ankit Jangid. He's talking about his achievement. Doing target since last 11 months, lots of certifications, communication from Udemy and Great Learning, and certification in advanced public speaking. Now is his experience, Ajanta Pharma, Cipla, Zydus Healthcare. Before starting with today's event, there are some ground rules which the participant needs to be obey and follow them. Feel free to drop your question in the chat box. Every participation is requested to keep their mic mute. Lastly, a feedback form will be shared in the chat box. Now over to you, sir.
Thank you for a very good welcome, and it's also a pleasure to me conducting a session with you. So now, before starting the session, I would like to ask participant what is their expectation from today's session, or what they want to learn. Is there any type of set of question which they bring with us, or anything which they problem face in interview? So before I would start, so I would like to audience that they switch on their camera and they keep on mute their mic. So it would be very grateful for me that if you switch on your camera so that we can interact with you and I can see you. If you can switch on your camera, so that would be very good. Otherwise, if anyone has any serious issue, he cannot or she cannot open, so let it be. Otherwise, if you are able to switch on, so please. I don't know what the people shy to open their cameras in video in online session. Okay, fine. So ma'am, I'm sharing my slide and let me know, is it visible to you or not?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Just a minute. I'm sharing again. So as today topic is that interview preparation. So before interview, so I would like to ask you that what do you think, and is that key, what is the role of communication in our interview? Audience, please type your answer in chat box. Guys, this is not acceptable. Neither you are open your camera nor you are saying something. So it should not be happen like that. It is seeming like that it is one-way communication, not two-way. So I want it to be a two-way interaction. Please be participate. It is not a test or it is not any exam you are giving. So no one is going to judge you. If you are giving a wrong answer, so that is okay. But the main thing is that you should be a participant. if you will not tell me that what is your problem or what you have want to ask, so I will not able be to guide you or resolve your question.
Hello, sir. Lakshmi this side.
Okay, hello Lakshmi.
Sorry, sir. Can you repeat the question again?
Actually, I want to ask that what is your question, or with do you have any question regarding interview, or what is your expectation from session? That what do you want to learn?
Our expectation from this session is that we are able to present ourselves in the next interviews.
Okay.
How to respond the employer's questions.
Okay.
And how we can upgrade ourselves.
Okay, fine. So, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Anyone else? So guys, before we go proceed, so I would like to ask, or I would like to say that today first we learn communication basic, not in depth. We just have a quick intro or quick detail about the communication. What is communication? Why it is important for our interview. So we will just quickly look at what is the communication. So why communication is important for job?
Because our first impression is last impression, something, and how we respond to employers' answer, it is a quick time to decide them.
Quick time to decide them. Okay. Anyone else?
Sir, as per...
Sorry.
Hello.
Hello. Abhishek, you are audible. Go ahead.
Yeah. Sir, I think that communication is very much essential if you are in any company or event or where lots of people are there, so that we can communicate, we can get to know. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So as studies show that 70% mistakes in workplace are direct result of poor communication. Agree with me?
Yes.
Because I have seen a lot of the candidates, they just go in an interview and they just they have a problem in communication, or they are not able to do proper communication. So that time they got rejected. We focus too much on our in preparation, like that. You tell me something about yourself. We focus on our skills, focus on our education, focus on our different question. But we think one most important thing we don't focus, that is communication. We neglect it. But it is most important skills to crack an interview. If you are not able to communicate properly in front of an interview, so you are not going to select. So once you are going for an interview, so make sure you are very good in communication, because you should be a good in communication on whatever interview is asking. So you should give proper answer, either Hindi or English. It doesn't matter. So make sure you do proper communication in an interview. I will tell you how will you do proper communication. But why communication is important for job? Because 70% mistake in workplace is a direct result of poor communication. So guys, if you have any questions, so let me know in comment section, chat, or we will discuss it at the end of session. Keep your question ready, right? So now next slide is that cause of communication difficulties in an interview. Is anyone would like to tell that what problem or what is the main reason that we are not able to communicate properly in an interview?
Sometimes.
Sir, I think that.
Yeah.
Sir, I think that as per my opinion, the candidate is not able to communicate because of some kind of hesitation.
Some kind of hesitation, okay. Next.
Due to lack of confidence, sometimes we know how to respond, but we hesitate to represent ourselves.
We think that if I answer this question, maybe it is wrong or I would get rejected, right?
Yeah, right.
Right. Okay. So I will show you some points. Because of that we feel underconfident in an interview, or we are not able to do proper communication in an interview. So just let me know if you are seeing or if you are found it useful. Lack of information and knowledge. But lack of information and knowledge of what? Okay, I will give you an example and then look understand by example. Suppose that tomorrow you have an exam, right? Tomorrow you are going for an exam, but you did not prepare for your exam. So when you will be sitting in an exam hall, so now that time how you are feeling?
If we know, if we learn something correctly, we give exam confidently. We
Or if
write
you don't
answers.
learn something, so that time you also feel, yeah, I'm feeling underconfident. When exam will be over, when I will go to my home, right?
Yes, right.
So first, lack of information and knowledge of what is that about the company. Make a note of it because it is important. Not any just take it casually. Be serious. Lack of information and knowledge means if you are going for an interview about in company and you did not research about the company, about the role, what company is it or what the company is. So that time you are also feeling underconfident or nervous and you will not be able to proper communication, right?
Yes, if we don't have a brief about the company and what does it works.
Yeah. About the role also. So make
Yes.
it do a thorough research about these 2 points: profile or company. Okay.
Okay.
Is my voice audio visible? Everything is clear right now?
Yes, sir, you are visible.
Visible or audio is clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So second point is that not explaining goals or parity properly. What does it mean?
Properly. IoT.
Sir, we can think that this may be because due to the lack of exposure.
Due to lack of exposure. Okay. So would you please elaborate it or just explain a little so I would be able to understand what you are trying to say?
I think that as the experienced guy, he know that how to share all the details, but freshers, he or she.
Are you fresher, Abhishek?
No.
No. Okay. Just not think it any other way. I'm just asking for information, not any intention to others. So I will explain. Not explaining goals or parity properly when you are going in an interview, when you are sitting in interview room. So if interview asks something about you, what is your short-term goal or long-term goals? Why do you want to do the job? Why you came here? So if you are not able to tell them properly or in a good manner, so that time you are also feeling nervous or having a problem in communication. Understood?
Yes.
Right? Okay. So this point is clear.
But explaining goals. Sometimes, sir, we know the role, but the different descriptive role we don't know.
Okay, I meant what I was saying. I was saying that if when you are sitting in interview room, okay, and interview asks that why do you want to job? What is your goal? Why do you came here? Why did you came? So if you are able to tell them that why I came here, what is my goal, why I do want to the job. So that time you are feeling nervous or not.
Yes, we feel.
If you are telling them properly, so that time you will not have any problem in communication or you are not feeling nervous, right?
Right. If we have clear goals and
Right.
priorities.
So make a note of it and make a list that what is your goal, why do you want to do the job. Okay. Okay. So should we go ahead?
Yes.
Next point is that not listening properly. So I have seen lots of candidates, when they are sitting in interview room, So they don't listen properly what interview asked, what he is trying to say. They listen very few question or few line initially and they start talking. So make sure that you listen properly if interview is saying something. Then take a 10 to 20-second pause. Think about the question. B, make an answer in your mind, then explain. Okay.
Okay.
So listen properly. If you are not, if you will not listen interviewer what he asked, so then you will not be able to know what I should say or what he is asking. Understood?
Yes.
So make sure you listen properly or not understanding fully and not ask questions. Suppose that if you are going for an interview and if you didn't understand anything, something which interview said, and at that time you are not understood and neither you ask the question from interview. So that time you are also having a problem in communication. So if you don't understand anything in an interview, so don't hesitate to ask. Ask. If you don't ask, so you will give wrong answer. Okay.
Right. Yes, but sir, it might have reflect in a wrong way if we again ask questions.
Suppose that okay, I didn't mean that. I mean to say that if you don't understand,
Sometimes a word or a sentence we don't understand.
right. So and we just assume it that this person is said this,
Okay.
and on the assumption of that we start giving answer. Sometimes it may be right, but sometimes it may be wrong. So it is better to ask.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Clear. So if anyone has any question in this slide, so make it. I will take and at the end of session. Okay. Not understanding others' need. What company is asking from you, what is wanting from you. So understand the interview needs, understand interview question, then answer. Okay.
Yes, for that we have to research their JD, na?
Right. Research, as I initially told that lack of information and knowledge. Okay. So do a thorough research. Now we understood that why we feel why we are not able to do proper communication in an interview or why it is important. So now who would like to tell me what is communication?
Communication, it is the
The
process
what we exchange to
interact.
express our feelings to another person
Okay.
is called communication, in my perspective.
Means to
So two-way exchange of information between sender and receiver, right?
Right.
In a right way or proper way or in a effective way. Receiver should understand that what I am trying to say or what I am expecting from him. So that is a right or effective communication. If you are not able to make them person what you want to make them do, so that your communication is zero. So if person is doing what you want make him to do, so your communication is good. So make sure ki person will do what you want make him to do. Okay. These are the basics. Just send through eye contact, gesture, movements, how you speak, external appearance, or receiver receive through sense, hear, see, feel, or taste. Communicate better to connect better. Now, what is non-verbal communication and how it play an important role in an interview? So now, anyone would like to tell me what is non-verbal communication?
Sir, the communication which is made or done by like by our hands, by our facial
Facial
expressions, expression looks.
looks. Okay. So is it matter or is it important for an interview?
But yes,
Okay. So now anyone who would like to explain how we do non-verbal communication or what comes under non-verbal communication? Okay, fine. I'm telling you. Non-verbal is communication is that if you are doing without verbal, without writing or without saying. So it is just doing your body language, how you are sitting, how you are walking, how your body is looking while you are talking. If you are using your hand in conversation or if you are maintaining eye contact in an interview. So it is important. So make sure that you just maintain a good body language in an interview. How will you manage or maintain good body language? I will tell you in coming slide.
Okay.
Okay, so next we move. Basic principle of communication. Just have a quick look of this, then we will go further. Guys, read all the points, and if you face any queries or find it something which you don't understand, so make a note of it. We will take it. So first point I will discuss you. Did you know that everything you do is communication?
The way we express ourselves, the way we move our body, it also is a type of a communication.
Right. So did you know that if we are doing something, if we are doing anything, so it is we are doing just a kind of communication, either it is verbally or non-verbally. Agree?
yes,
Okay, I will take your question at the end of slide.
Yes, sometimes.
First few words or action in any communication, as they often said, the tone and outcome of the communication. Agree with me? Okay. Because if you are,
Yes.
it means that if you are saying something, and it is really matters a lot that how if you even our gesture include in non-verbal communication. Exactly. So second point is that first few word or action in any communication set the outcome of the communication. Means if you talking with someone very rudely, so you will not or you cannot expect from other person he will talk with you politely or with respectful.
Right.
He will also talk with rudely.
Yes, right.
So tit for tat. Okay. So mostly people think that whatever I will say in communication, person will give me respect. That is totally wrong. First few word, as I am repeating, first few word or action in any communication, they set the outcome of communication, entire communication.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So effective communication is just not just about the message sent, but also about the message received. Means some of the sender will think that I send the message to receiver and my job is done. Not. Your job is not done. When your job will be done, when receiver received the message in the same form which you sent. Okay.
Yeah, right. What we want to convey, the other person also received that information.
Same.
Then the communication is done between two persons.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Thank you. Communication is two straight. We have to give as well as gather. Not just one way straight. Like I am saying, or you will just listen. No. If I am saying something, so I will have to listen also something. Okay, so I think this slide is clear to everyone. If anyone has any query, make a note of it. We'll take it at the end of session. Now we will see interview preparation. That was about the communication basic, or I just hope that you found it very useful or important for your communication interview preparation. So now we will see that how to crack an interview, or what body language or what thing we should keep in mind while preparing for an interview. So now what we will cover in this session: how to write resume, that is very important. Choose right outfit, that is also very important. We'll discuss some on common question which ask in every interview, either you are fresher or experienced, or you are going for a senior post. How to appear confidently in an interview, that is matter a lot. If you are not able to, or if you are not seem to confident, so your chances of selection will be very less. So make sure you will be confident. But how will you? I will tell you in coming slide. Or we will also discuss that what type of question you can ask from your interviewers. So now, do you think that English language skills are prerequisite for an interview, or is it necessary to crack an interview? I would like to ask from fresher. Type in chat box if you are think that is it necessary or is it not necessary. Okay, I think no one is fresher there. Okay. So experienced candidate could tell what they think about this.
Well, as of now, I think that yes, this English language skill are necessary for nowadays.
Okay, yeah, but according to me, it is necessary. But before this, what necessary is that communicate properly in our native language. Either it is Hindi or English or any other. Now, certain language is just for a communication, not to impress others, but to express our ideas. Sunita rightly said, but as I'm going to say something. In today's scenario, most of the companies will prefer candidates who are fluent in English because it gives you an edge. Suppose that you are going for an interview and there will be a 3 to 4 candidate, and rest 3 candidates don't know English, they are not comfortable in English, but you are comfortable or fluent. So your chances of selection will be increased. Agree? Guys, it is necessary because in today's scenario, mostly company will prefer candidate who's know English. So make sure ki first you need to be confident in your native language. Either it is Hindi or English or any other language. Then you can switch to English because it is India's world third most used language everywhere. So now we will go for second slide. Okay, now who will tell me that why resume get rejected in an interview?
Well, because they are not up to the, you can say that the company which they are looking for, like skill set, or you can say that experience.
Okay, so I will tell you, I will show you some point on the because of that resume get reject. Failing to convince you can do the job. Agree? Because hiring managers scan for 4 things to decide you are fit or not for the job. Not impressive, including too much information about you, about yourself, about your family, not about the what you can give to company. Understood?
Yes, sir. Can you explain what are the 4 things that manager decide to hire?
First is your job title, your qualification.
Okay.
Second is your skill set.
Okay.
Third thing is that what your strength or weakness.
Okay.
Fourth is that your overall resume, how it look. What leaves an impression. It is a negative or positive, or it is also shows that if you are maintaining a good resume, suppose that you mentioned a good summary about yourself. So it is also leave a good impression. Or manager can easily scan that a person have a negative mindset or positive mindset. A person has a learning attitude or not learning attitude, or what type of person mindset he has. So just make sure that when you are making your resume, try to add positivity or judge it or scan. And when you find it that it is now perfectly okay, then you can send. Okay. Try to avoid personal information like parents, family, mother, brother, siblings, whatever. Try to add only professional details like qualification, what you can do the job, what skills you have to perform in this job. Okay, how you can add value in this job.
Okay, so we have to represent a professionally way.
Right. I will tell you how you can represent in coming slide.
Okay.
Right format for resume.
Okay, sure.
Typo mistake, English grammar, formatting issue. Agree?
Yes.
So
It
make sure
matters.
that you just recheck your resume before sending. That is there any kind of a grammatic mistake or formatting issue you mentioned you did it. So when you check, recheck and then send. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. How to make it a right resume? Now who will tell me? Or what the first thing we keep in mind when we are making a resume either for fresher or experienced?
Uh, while making a resume, we firstly mention objective. Why are we looking this job, and what are our objective to do a job?
Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay, so I'll show you some points on the behalf of that. You can make a great or impressive resume. Okay. Add your contact information like your number or email address.
Yeah.
Right format. Our right format, I will show you next slide. And summary, impressive, short, powerful. Add some keyword from job description. Okay. Highlight your education. It is important for fresher. If you are fresher, so make sure you highlighted your education in a proper way. Your skills, that is really matter a lot, because it will decide that the interview will judge you, select you or not, or it is will call you for a final round or not.
Okay.
Add internship or project. It is for fresher. If you have no experience, so you can add internship or project which you did in your college. Add co-curricular activities which you did in your college, like any type of activities which is held in your college or you participated in that, so you can add. Just take a screenshot of it. Language and achievements. Achievement, what is achievements?
Certificates, works we have done earlier in school, college.
Certification, okay. Anything
So
else?
it can also be considered like if you are doing any kind of job like employee of the month or employee of the year.
Okay, yeah, great. Great. I think only 2 people are interested or want to learn. Rest are just on mute. Neither they are opening their camera nor unmuting themselves. No issue. Just go ahead. Okay, fine. Be honest. Don't add a thing which you don't know about it or which you mentioned in a lie or wrong. Okay?
Okay.
Because if you mentioned something wrong or which you don't know about it and the interview will ask, so that time you got blank or you have a problem to explain them. So interview will just that you will mention it in a wrong or you don't know idea about it. So be honest, and either it is 1 page or 2 page resume, but whatever you are writing or whatever you have mentioned in your resume, that should be a right or honest. Check it before sending, as I told you, because it could be some error or mistake which you don't see while making. So check it before sending. So now this is a proper right format of resume, which you can make. I think it is visible to all of you, right?
Yes,
No?
visible.
Visible, and also visible that what mentioned in this. So I would like to take a screenshot of this, and after session, just message me. I will send you some more format according to your qualification or expertise, so that you can make it great. But for time being or for now, you can take a screenshot of this. So I will just explain it. Firstly, he mentioned a very good profile picture of yourself. Okay, that should be a professional. Okay. Second is your.
Okay, but without a profile photo, we can send us resumes.
You can send a without profile, but if you sending with profile picture, so your resume will look different from others. It will not like be same, because interviewer receive around a lot of resume, right? But if you will not find your resume different from others, so he will not give more or much time to scan your resume or to judge you. If you can send your resume with photo, that is okay. If you can't not, that is also okay. How to choose a right outfit for an interview? Did you take the screenshot of this?
Yes,
Okay,
taken.
thank you. Okay, is it matter or not if we are wearing a proper or right outfit for an interview?
It's
Matter,
matter.
na?
Hmm.
Okay, so now how will you choose? Or according to me, according to what should be a dress code for an interview?
Our dress should be simple and professional. It should be not so much colorful.
Okay,
Sir, it should be in a proper formals.
proper formals. Okay, right. So you just need to add some neutral color like gray, black, or pink, navy blue, right? Don't need to like any sparkle color which is not in consider interview. Clean shave face or neatly trimmed beard. If you have a beard, so make sure you trim it or you maintain in a proper way. Two-piece suit, clean and pressed. If you are going for a senior post like manager or other, so make sure you have a blazer. Or if you are going fresher, so just make sure you can go with also pant shirt. When interview asks to introduce yourself at that time, you should be introduced. Sunit, Samyak, I will tell you in coming slide. Please be hold for this. Just keep patience. Okay, so long sleeve shirt even in summer, while for white or light blue you can add. Be formal wearing blazer. Okay. Conservative tie. Tie की जो length, the length of tie should be till your belt, not up or not down. It should be till your belt. Okay. Belt matching and color of shoes. Your color of belt and color of shoes should be a same. No earrings, clean trimmed fingernails. So now for girls, don't add too much makeup if you are going when you are going for an interview. Okay,
Okay.
don't, because some girl I found that some girl put too much makeup on this. So don't too much makeup. Just you can also add the same color like navy blue, white, pink, or black. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So anyone avoid too much perfume as at all that can avoid heavy makeup, clean trim, will carry only one bag for the leather shoes. Okay, you can also go for a blazer. So I think this slide is clear for people. You all are understood that key how to choose the right outfit.
Yes, got it.
Okay, thank you. So should we go ahead? How to be confident in an interview?
By doing research about the company and applying for the profession which we have skill.
Okay, read about the company and job profile. I told you earlier, right?
Yes.
Okay. Second is that make an eye contact, because is it matter?
Does it matter? Yes, it shows
Yes,
our confidence.
It shows you are confident or you have a proper idea of what you are saying,
yes,
right?
sir.
Yes.
Correct, correct. Yes,
So
sir.
make sure you maintain eye contact. It will show that you are confident. You are well prepared.
Yes.
Reach on time, not beyond time. I would suggest you that make sure you reach before 15 to 20 minutes interview. Because if you reach on time or just late, so you get nervous or you are in hurry. Okay, I got late and you just I don't like you. There are a lot of things which will come in your mind, right?
Yes, it can be.
So make sure that you reach before 15 to 20 minutes of at interview place and just be relaxed, get fresh and be comfortable. And make sure don't fidget. Make sure that if you are when you are in waiting area, so don't fidget. Means that ki don't do like this. You are seeing now what I'm doing, right?
Yes, holding hands.
Like this, like this. Don't move this.
Okay.
Or don't like this as a pen. matlab, don't play with the pen. Don't move your hand or don't move your
Okay.
legs, because some of the candidates do this type of mistake. So make sure you be relaxed. It should not be like that you are seeming nervous or you are just thinking about a lot about the result.
Hmm.
Not so don't fidget. Okay, one most important thing I would tell you that it will help you to be a confident in an interview. So make sure you don't think about the result. Should I select or not? Because it is not in your hand. Agree?
Yes.
What is in your hand? Your preparation, your
Hmm.
performance, right?
Right, and our skills and
Your
confidence.
skills. Okay, because your efforts is up to you. Your
Hmm.
result not up to you.
Right.
Because if you started thinking about the selection, yeah, should I select it or not? If I am not selected, then what will be happen? My parents or now this lot of things will start coming in your mind when you start giving command this type of command to your mind or start thinking about this, right?
Yes.
So don't think about the result. Okay, yeah, if your selection is if you are selected, that is okay. If not, that is not also okay, because there's a lot of company. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so make sure you be confident.
Okay.
Second is well dressed. It also helps you to be a confident. Don't wear too much loose or too much tight. It should be a fitted. Okay,
Hmm.
you can move your hand. It should not be like that. You wear too much tight. You are not able to move your hand, move your body. So it should be your fit, proper fit. Okay.
Yes.
Talk slow. Listen properly. आपको है ना you need to start or you need to talk slow. Listen properly, as I told you, because if you not listen properly, so you will have a problem, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
We cannot ask again and again. Please repeat.
right. You cannot do this many times, just one or two times, and after that, if you do this, so interview will think that you are not interested. You are just for doing time pass and by a lot of things.
Correct,
Might be
correct,
any
correct.
thinking possible.
Sorry.
Might be any thinking possible. They can think
Right.
if they are asking now and how in long they will ask.
Right. Yeah, person interview will think that yeah, he is having a problem in every sentence. He's not understanding anything.
In
Am
the
I so bad?
starting, they are asking so many questions.
Right. Okay. So don't think. Listen properly.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
be
Correct.
angry. Be comfortable. Be relaxed.
Hmm.
Be positive. As I told you, don't think about the result. Think about how I can do my best. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, agree.
Great. Practice. The more you practice, the more you become better. I hope that till now you found it important or you cleared about this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you have any queries, so make a note it. So now skills you need to show during an interview to get selected. Communication skills matter a lot. I told you we practice or command on this. Adaptability. Show that you can work alone as well as in team member, or you can adaptable. You can adapt to any new situation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Attention to detail. So that okay, you have attention to detail whenever you are sending something, so you can double check on it to rectify that. Is there any kind of mistake? Is it still there or not? Okay, so you need to show that I'm good kind communication. I am adaptable. I am detailed oriented. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir, what is do not fidget? The fourth point, what was given? Do not fidget. What is that? The meaning, sir?
Okay. I'm telling you. This is
Yes, sir.
don't fidget. So don't fidget is means that I showed. Suppose that you are in waiting area. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You are in waiting area and you are just feeling nervous, or you are playing with pen, or you are just moving your hand like this,
Okay.
or you are moving your bodies. Okay.
Yes, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. So we have cleared the slide. So now some common question which is asked in every interview, and how to answer it, I will tell you. Tell me something about yourself. Okay, how do you answer of this question? Or what challenges, what problem you face while answering this question?
In the starting, we introduce ourselves, then we introduce our qualifications.
Look, I'm telling you a point. Just make a note of it.
Sure.
Begin by greeting. Okay. Second is tell your name. Tell about your educational background.
Sir, already they'll be having our biodata, no, sir, or CV. Then why should we again introduce the educational background, sir?
Thank you. You just remind. Actually, I will tell you why he asked. Okay. Yeah, interview has already your biodata, but he just want to check how confident you are. How do you communicate? How do you represent yourself? How much you knowledge you about? Because some of the candidate, they don't make their resume. They just copy paste and just send it.
Okay.
They just get help from their brother, their sister to make their resume and then send it. So most of the people don't know about it, what written in their resume. So you want to check your confidence. He wants to check your communication. He want to check that how you represent yourself. Have you any idea about this? Guys, beyond mute here. If you have any questions, tell about your educational background, project you have done. Okay.
Okay. An experience, previous job we have done.
Right.
Relatable.
Only for being on English. Depends. I did not understand your question. Okay. Project you have done, actually it is for fresher. If you are experienced, so you can also get what process or what work you have done in previous organization, or how did you add value in your organization.
Okay.
Project. Okay. Achievements. As Abhishek told that if you have recognized in any project by the company or by your manager, you can add. Tell about your hobbies. I will tell you how you can tell about your hobbies. Tell about your skills. Why did you apply is also important point. Achha, just tell me that. Do you tell the interview that why did you apply?
Yes, in end we include that why do we want to join this company.
Okay, if you tell this,
Sir, I think that this question should be answered whenever the HR asks that.
so I think HR ask, okay, but I asked that do you tell that why did you apply for this job?
Why did you apply for this job?
Suppose, okay, I'm telling you. Suppose that if you do you answer that I applied this job because of the skills, the criteria, the education, the degree I have, whatever thing. So what will be happen if you answered this question in this? So the next question interviewer asked that why should we hire you?
Should we hire you?
When interview
That's
asks,
why we give up relatable skills that we tell.
wait. I'm just telling something.
Okay.
I was saying that if you tell to interviewer, if you answered, sir, I applied for this job because of whatever because of my skills, achievements, or my degree or my qualification, whatever you want to say. Okay.
Okay.
So the next question interview is going to be asked that why should we hire you? So he will not ask this question because you already covered this question in this question.
Okay. We included this in our resume, so they will not ask it.
Abhishek, understood or not? Not.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you can introduce yourself, begin by creating like this at this point and start making your introduction. But still I say, again, I will say that do practice of your introduction in front of mirror or record video. Okay. I would suggest you that record video of your introduction because it will help you that where did you mistake, where you are doing mistake, where you are lacking, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So what is your weakness and strength? How do you answer of this question?
Yes, sir. Help us. How we should answer this.
I will
Sir,
definitely.
as per my opinion, I think weakness should be answered in the strength way.
In this?
Weakness should be answered in your like the thing which you are having some kind of strength.
Look, wait. I will tell you first. Okay, you just tell me that do you tell about your weakness in an interview or not? Or why?
Yes, ask it.
You tell
I have said that when
And if
I
they
was
ask,
a student,
one by
when
one, one by one.
when I was a student in the school, I was habit of doing the things at the last moment. But I have learned from that, and now I am very much sincere about my task or job.
Okay, so I will tell you just 2 or 3 steps how you can tell your weakness, because some of the candidates don't tell. They just simple say, sir, I don't have any weakness. Some of the candidates are give this type of answer, right?
Yes, sir.
Then
So
what will employer say to them? You are hired.
you are fired. Because if you don't, why interview ask this question? He want to know that do you aware about yourself?
Yeah, right.
Do you know your area of improvement? Okay, so I will tell you how you can answer this question. First, tell weakness or what it could be anything: nervousness, trustworthy, discipline, public fear of public speaking, trouble. Okay, delegation. But when you are telling about your weakness, so also tell them that how you are improving on it, or what action did you take to improve it.
Okay. So in a way, we have to show we know our weakness, but we are trying to improve that.
Right. Actually, everyone has an area of improvement. No one is perfect.
Yes.
So if you don't know about yourself, so then who will know?
Yeah, right.
Or who will help you to recognize?
Yes.
So make sure you know about yourself very properly. So I am telling you, I will tell you some example of weakness at the end of session, so you can take a help of them. Okay.
Okay.
Or now when it's come to strength, so then you can, how do you answer of this question?
So strength we can show that about our skills.
About it is your skill. It is different. You have a certification on this, so you have a good command on this. That is okay. But what else you have apart from your certification, which you can add it to company, or which you can, which you will help the company to grow?
Sir, public problem solving.
Problem solving. Anything else? That
Yes.
is the great thing you
Good
can.
communication skill.
Good communication. But
Teamwork.
listen, teamwork. Okay. Make sure
Time management.
time management. Okay. Lot of people tell lot of things, but make sure you should really have this skills or this strength.
Okay.
Suppose that you are saying I am good public speaker, and the next moment interview stand up you and say that ki speak in front of 20 to 25 people in chamber or in hall.
But sir, we can include in this sense na little bit मतलब थोड़ा सा तो चलता है.
Including, I'm not denying yet you should not include this point, but do a little practice or research about this point which you are going to tell. Okay.
Okay.
I will tell you some common weakness or some common strength which you need to tell, or how will you practice. At the end of session, I will share with you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So make sure that you tell me about your weakness. Don't deny that I don't have any weakness. I am perfect. No one is perfect. Everyone has any area of improvement. Okay. Abhishek is laughing. I have seen most of the candidates, they just go and okay. Now what are your hobbies? How do you answer this question?
Our hobby. The area of interest we work, we like to do, and
Hobbies?
we can. Yes.
Carry on.
Whatever the thing we like to do in our free time, we can say
Right.
them in our
Right.
hobby.
You can tell. You can say that yeah, Abhishek, go ahead.
No, carry on.
You carry on. You are saying something.
Sir, hobbies we can say during an interview regarding our, you can say the side. I mean to say that the skills which are very much related to our hobbies.
Understood what? Okay, I will explain and what you are saying. So you can tell about your hobbies. Try to suppose that if you are telling your hobby about your hobbies to an interview, so try to add how your hobbies help you to perform better in your job.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is what you are trying to say, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So suppose that if you love traveling, okay, if you love traveling, so when you plan for traveling, so you need to manage the thing, you need to organize the thing, right?
Yes.
So if you tell to interviewer, sir, my hobbies is traveling, so then you can show that, sir, my hobbies is traveling, or it will help to me organize the thing professionally as well as personally. So you can say like this. Well, try to add your hobbies to your job profile so that you can tell them that yes, my hobbies is help me to better perform better in my job, or it will help me to grow as well as company. Understood?
Yes, got it.
Okay. So you can adjust your hobbies according to your skills, according to your job profile.
Okay.
But still you have any queries, so reach out to me. I will solve your query. Why should we hire you? Sir, I need a job. I need a money. Sir, please hire me. Like this, you say.
Sir, you don't have any choice.
You don't have any choice. No, yeah.
You have to hire me.
You have
First
to
come,
hire
first
me.
serve.
Sir, you have to hire me. Yeah, sir, please, sir, please. I don't have any option. I don't have money. Okay, I will tell you. Interviewer here or there to select you, not to reject you.
Yes.
Okay. So make sure that now how will you answer this question? Why should we hire you? What do you say? I want to know from you.
Sir, in this we can say our skills, experience, and the I should
The
regarding
job profile
us,
they are looking.
yeah, profile, job,
So
experience.
that in this question you need to sell yourself. Sell yourself. Like sir, ki whatever skills or what I am meeting an eligibility criteria for this job. Apart from this, I'm very adaptable. I can work in team as well as alone, or I'm very detail oriented, or I have all skills to perform this job. Whatever you are required for this job, I have all skills. Or I'm open learner, I'm fast learner, and soon I will be able to become good member of this team. So like this, you can answer this question. Understood?
Yes, got it.
Don't say that, sir, I need a job, I need money. Just give, please
Yes.
hire. Tell them that why, what value you can add in their organization if they select you.
Yes. What makes us selectable for this profile?
Right. It could be your skills. It could be your strength.
Yes.
It could be your certification or education. Okay.
Right.
So that time you need to show that I am best. Yeah, I will be perform all the tasks which will be given to me.
Okay.
Okay. So, what is your salary expectation?
Sir, your salary. Sir, in my previous interviews, I used to say, as per work, company.
Norms, company norms.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir,
Abhishek,
I
what
think
about you?
I think that we should not share the exact number that what we are looking for.
Great. But so then, how will you do?
Sir, it should be as
Approx amount.
yeah, you can say that in approx amount.
Okay. So
Somewhat, yes.
I will give you some tips. When if you are going for whichever post you are going for an interview, do a research about that what other companies are giving. Do market research. You can take help of LinkedIn, Indeed, or Naukri.com to do a research or to take idea about that what or this amount of salary other companies are giving for this post. Or you can take help from your colleagues what the salary they are getting for the same post. Okay.
Yes.
So then tell, so that whatever skills I am having or whatever the as per market scenario, I am expecting this much amount. Okay. So now I will tell. Suppose that you are expecting 50,000. How much? 50,000. So you cannot say or you should not say directly, sir, I am expecting 50,000. So that time you need to show that what is your maximum amount. You need to show it in a minimal amount. Suppose that you are expecting 50,000. So say that, sir, I am expecting 50 to 60,000, or sir, as per market scenario, as per my skill set, as per my certification, I am expecting or I deserve 50 to 60,000. Don't hesitate to negotiate about the salary.
Yes, sir. Now I get it.
Because some of the candidates just say that, sir, as per company norms.
Yeah, yes, sir. You are right. Maximum of
Earlier,
the
I also
candidates
use
say.
this, sir, just hire me, please. I need you. Just that's it. But you don't need to say that because interviewer, okay, yeah, just take it. We will give him salary as minimum. So make sure
Right.
you
Sometimes it's
will
happen.
show your minimum maximum amount to minimal amount.
Okay.
Still, interviewer negotiate. So minimum, it will come to 55 to 50. But it is still your maximum amount. So at the end, you will get your desired salary.
Okay.
Agree?
Yes, we will note it.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Where do you see yourself in next 5 years? Sir, in your position.
So in your company.
In your company, I will be in your company, but in your position. How will you tell? That time you need to show that your short-term goal about
This
the
answer should be answered in a very diplomatic way.
diplomatic way, how you can add value in company as well as your.
Sir, Sir, with more skills and more mature and uh, more knowledgeable.
Efficient in work.
Samik, I did not understand what you were said or what you were saying. I think you are saying something or you are asking question.
Sir, I'm saying that I see myself after the next 5 years with more skills and more knowledgeable and more mature and more.
Great.
That's all.
That would be a great answer. You can say like this.
Okay.
To upgrade myself, to take to my next position. There are a lot of people will say that, sir, I will see in my next 5 years or after 3 to 4 year manager position. But now you are just starting from basic, just basic. So how you can switch in just 3 to 4 year to upper level or manager position? That should be realistic. Not should be as per assumption. Whatever you are saying, it should be on a realistic. Rightly said by Samyak sir, I will see myself in next 5 years with more knowledge, more skill set, more improvement, more matured on next position. Like this you can add, because if you say this type of answer, more skill set, more improved, more matured, so it will help you as well as company to grow. It will beneficial for both of you, as you personally and professionally, for both. So you can say like this. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, what motivate you to perform well in a job?
Every time to learn new things motivate me to perform well in a job.
Okay. Anything else?
So, any kind of challenge that we get during the task.
Challenge which will help me to learn something, become better myself, to recognition from my senior, from my manager, right?
Yes.
Like this you can answer. So I think these are the questions which ask in every interview.
Yes, sir.
I think these are the questions. So now, when you have done with the interview, so interviewer say, do you have any question for me? So then that time what you say? No, sir, thank you. Right?
No, we should ask our queries.
So what type of question you can ask from an interview? Just take a screenshot of this.
Of course.
How was my performance? Don't hesitate to ask this question, because it will leave a great impression. Or if you interview will say that you are here to improve yourself, you want to know that what could you do better, or what did you do better, or what could you do better? What training program will be available for your employees? If okay, can you tell me more about the team I will be working with? Here is what I understand or understood about the role to be like. Is there anything which I am missing? If I am hired for this role, what would you want me to achieve in my first 2 months? Are there any qualification that you think I am missing? So these are questions you can ask at the end of an interview. Because very few people or very few candidates ask questions from an interview. Mostly they say that thank you, sir, thank you. Right?
Yeah, sir.
So take the
Yes.
screenshot of this question or just write good informative session. Okay.
But the session is available on the YouTube, sir. No need to take it.
Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you for having your patience to listen me. Or I just hope that you have learned something new from the session. You found it very useful. So now it is time to take your queries. Or these are my contact details. If you have any queries regarding this or still after the session, so you can reach out to me. I will be happy to solve your queries, not only regarding interview preparation, any other skills like communication, public speaking, or soft skills, anything which you want to discuss with me. Because I software
Thank you.
skills like communication, public speaking, time management, adaptability, interview preparation, a lot. So that's all about me, about from my side. Thank you again for your patience to listen.
Thank you for the sharing such tips for interview.
So, okay, one thing I would like to, I would request from all of you. So I would be more happy if you share your reviews about the session at my Insta ID or tag me your learning, which you have, which you learned from the session. I would be more happy
Sure, we will do.
to see your reviews about the session. Whatever you have learned, what like 2 or 3 points which you want to share. So just please do share.
Sure, sir. I will do.
Samyak, what about how will we get the certificate? What type of certificate you are asking? Samyak, is there? So now, if anyone has any query regarding the session, so he may or she may ask. We are here to just 4 to 5 minutes or.
So during the session, you have said that I will share the some of the strength that you can show during the
Great,
interview.
great. I was waiting that if someone is asking or not. Okay, fine. I am just typing in a chat box, so just no, take up from this. Okay.
Sir, I have only one doubt, sir. Please clarify.
Yeah, just please ask.
Sir, if we tell about our weaknesses and such things, they will keep in mind always, and they will try to trouble us, no, sir, again and again.
No. Actually, what I discussed or what I told when I was discussing this about how would you tell about your weakness. So
Yes,
when you are telling about your weakness in an interview,
sir.
so not just tell that this is your weakness. Also tell or also show that what things you are doing to improve it, or what action did you take to improve it. Because if you are, if you have weakness regarding something, or you are not taking any action or nor you are improving it, so it will be in your weakness. It will be your weakness for lifelong. Or just because of this, you will feel underconfident. You may reject it somewhere because of this.
Yes, sir. That is what I have a doubt that.
Yeah, so don't hesitate to tell about the weakness, but also mention that you are taking action to improve it. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
But is it that compulsory to bring out our weaknesses, sir?
Yeah, that is compulsory, because if you don't tell about the weakness, because so person, the interviewer will think that you have no idea about yourself. You don't know where you lack.
Okay, sir. Yeah,
because
sure.
no one is perfect. Everyone
Right,
has any
right.
weakness.
Yes, right. Yes,
Right.
sir. Very well clarified, sir.
Thank you. So now, guys, how was the session?
It is useful to use in
It's an
my next
excellent.
interview.
Sorry.
It is very useful to upgrade in ourselves in next interview.
Okay. Thank you. Would be more happy to see your reviews. Let's see.
Sure, sir. I will include.
We gave in the feedback form, sir. Evaluation form, we have already written all these things.
Actually, I was asking about my social platform.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for answering these questions. It was very effective for our audience, and that's a very good piece of advice. Now, I would like to request everyone to kindly open their camera for a snapshot. Once again,
I think still they will not open their cameras. At entire session, they have not opened. So just request you to open their camera right now.
But I think, sir, you have not answered the question which I have asked.
I'm typing. Just give me a second.
Okay, sure, noted.
Give me a second. This is about your weakness. Oh, sorry, strength. You can take a screenshot or still have any queries, so reach out to me.
Thank you all attending today's webinar. And if you have any additional question, you can contact us by email or telephone. We are happy to provide additional support to you. Feedback link is being already added in the chat box. Please fill in this form within 6 hours. Thank you so much for cooperating. So stay connected for us for new learnings. I, Sneha, your host for the day, signing off. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, everyone.
I'm just wait a minute. Actually, I'm typing some question here in chat box. So just give me 1 or 2 minutes to
No problem, sir. You can.
So Ashish, I sent the all questions in chat box. So you just take a screenshot of them. I think everyone got it. How do you deal with customer rejection? Depends. I did not understand your question. Please reach out to me personally or just send me your question at my number. Ma'am, done from my side. So if you want, so you can. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.